What Lives in the Woods, Chapter 3. Swatting Leo away from the last of my sub sandwich, I jam it into my mouth before climbing back into the car. Can't take any risks when you're around my brother. Mom jokes that he has a bottomless stomach, but I think it might actually be true. The car rumbles to life as we head toward our home for the next month. Outside my window, the cute restaurants and shops vanish one by one. Soon I'm left staring at a stretch of deserted-looking road. Tall, spindly trees wind up toward the sky on each side, giving the street a dark, canopied feeling. The websites aren't kidding, I mumble. Mom looks up from her phone and out at the trees in question. About what, honey? This place really is in the middle of nowhere. The road narrows until it becomes just two thin lanes weaving through more dense forest. The forest that the hitchhikers supposedly live in. The mansion is on the edge of a state park. It will be quiet, peaceful, Dad says. No noisy traffic or police sirens. Just us and the beauty of Michigan. Dad catches my skeptical expression from the rearview mirror. I'm serious. The city is great but tiring. Consider this an opportunity to unwind and truly rest for once. The next road we turn down is even more narrow than the last. It's 2 lanes and snake-like, winding through thick, towering trees. When the trees on the right side finally open to reveal a pasture and a mammoth brick building sitting in the middle of it, I gasp. That's it. That's Woodmore. It's spooky, Leo says, reading my mind. Pfft, Dad answers with a snort. Woodmore Manor is amazing. If it looks spooky to you, that's only because it's on the outskirts of town. You're city kids. You're not used to staying in remote places. Plus, it's cloudy out. That makes everything look more somber, Mom adds in a chipper voice. Nope. The mansion isn't spooky because it's remote or because the clouds suddenly snuck in and swallowed the sun. It's spooky because it looks like a giant Halloween decoration. My eyes sweep across the building as we draw closer. It's not just big, it's huge. At least 30 darkened windows are nestled into brown brick, and several aging columns flank the large doorway. Zero chance this place is anything but ugly inside. It's probably a wreck, and I'll end up sleeping on a cot or in a sleeping bag, or maybe I'll get super unlucky and fall through some hidden weak spot in the floor. We follow the winding road as it curves around the side of the mansion and ends up at a parking lot. A cluster of people at the edge are taking pictures of the house. When they see us, they quickly lower their phone and start walking toward the only other car sitting in the lot. What were they doing? Why were they taking pictures of the house like that, I ask. Probably just interested in the history, Dad replies, or the architecture. I watch as their car slowly idles past, their wide eyes trained on Woodmore. They don't look like history nerds or architecture nerds. They look excited. Just before their car leaves the lot, I notice the bumper stickers plastered all over the back. One of them reads, "Warning, this vehicle makes sudden stops at haunted houses." So that explains it. The same kind of people that like haunted houses probably also like hitchhiker legends. They were probably here taking pictures of the place where the hitchhikers roam around at night, looking for campers to snatch up, the place I'm staying for the next month. Getting out of the car, I stare, unblinking, at the sight in front of us. A field of green stretches out into the distance. It's surrounded by curtains of dark swaying trees. Mom heaves my suitcase from the trunk and plops it down on the cement in front of me with a thud. She gently jostles my shoulder. "Ginny?" "Yeah, sorry." I snag my suitcase absent-mindedly, my gaze snapping back to the mansion. It's dark, unsettling. The shadowy tree line lingers in the background like a warning. I narrow my eyes on a wooden sign dangling lopsidedly from a post. The words "No Camping" are scrawled across it in white paint. An unseasonably cool breeze suddenly snatches my hair and whips it into my face. I fight off a shudder. Summer wasn't supposed to be like this. "You're right," Leo says in a hushed tone. I turned toward my brother, startled by the grim expression on his face. What? This is bad.